Welcome, everybody. We are in Mulheim, Germany, and you are tuned in to the Underwater Rugby channel, broadcasting live over the internet, the Euroleague second round. Let me introduce to you now, playing for Tudserne in blue, wearing number 1, Kim Pettersen. Number 2, Kim Tonsberg Christensen. Number 3, Petter Pulsholm. Number 4, Anders Hartman. Number 5, Martin Rönn. Number 6, Jörn Hansen. Number 7, the captain, Andreas Schersegård Wieland. Number 9, Jakob Nedergaard. Number 11, Søren Hjulbrun. Number 13, Sven Erik Andersen. Number 14, Mats Jakobsen. Number 18, Lau Schultz. And in reserve, number 8, Bonjek Hertz Pedersen, and number 10, Henrik Bibby Nielsen. The team is coached by Andreas Schersegård Wieland and Mats Jakobsen. And on the other side of the pool, wearing white for Polisen, number 2, Joel Forsberg. Number 3, Robin van Tricht. Number 4, Marcus Vorman. Number 9, Roger Lund. Number 11, Andreas Tall. Number 12, Christopher Widerstål. Number 14, Maciej Lesniewski. And the captain, wearing number 33, Jakob Thun. Number 16, Ivo Lundin Hatje. Number 18, Anton Sagström. Number 24, Matthias Dahl. Number 30, Christian Sørensen. And in reserve for Polisen, number 1, Petter Aronsson, number 8, Jonas Östlund, and number 51, Jari Reininen. Polisen is coached by Andreas Tall and Petter Aronsson. The referees this match, on deck, Bob Robinson. And in the water, we have Manuel Tito de Morris and Birgit Lütke.
Tudserne and Polisen, Sweden. So it's the Danish club Tudserne against in white color Polisen, Sweden, Stockholm. We had some issues. Great war shouting from Polisen. We had some technical issues with establishing a good internet connection. So we are a little late. We are actually a half an hour late from the official. Or we were 20 minutes maybe late with the official game start.
Have we got onto the internet?
With me here I have commentating Mr. Davril Tien.
Well, good to see you here, Yanni.
Yeah, thank you. It's good to be here. It's a sunny day in Mulheim. They had to change actually. This was supposed to be in Krefeld. They had some sort of a water quality issue at the local swimming hall. So last minute change was to transfer this location to Mulheim, which is maybe, what would it be, 50 kilometers away?
Yeah,
something like that.
Not so far, but it has had a serious effect on the home team Krefeld, the club. They can't practice. They have not been in the pool for a month.
Right. Oh, okay. So that's a big deal. Also, I was told that this pool is much smaller. The length of this pool is maybe 14 meters, I would say, just by looking at the eye. I think the size of the pool geometrically is quite nice for underwater rugby. The length width ratio is I would say for me this is close to a perfect dimensions of an underwater rugby pool. It's not too short, not too lengthy.
There's a little bit of length here, so
yeah, a little bit, but not too much.
Not too much.
Yeah.
And some of the teams are very happy with the change because they like to play in a smaller pool.
Sure.
Yes.
No.
For the fans, it's a little harder to watch if everything is compacted.
Right.
But for the players,
right.
Especially the ones who are good at doing things quickly around the basket, they like
just making a rough comparison to my home pool. This is maybe a few meters more length in this. So I think it's about, for myself, I think it's a perfect size. Okay, here we go. It's Tudserne in blue and Polisen in white. I was looking the players getting ready, and I must say that looking at the Tudzerne's players, physically, they are in better shape in average. No doubt about it. So let's see how Polisen can go with this difference. There is already a Tudserne guy at the goal, an excellent position.
Tudserne, yeah.
Is it able to? So, within the first 10 seconds, they show that they come to the ball. They can come to the scoring locations. Again, very aggressive approach by player number 9 from Tudserne.
That's Jakob Nedergaard.
Yeah, Jakob Nedergaard.
And it's important to note that Tudserne, they're missing Lars Greve, their captain.
One of the best players, yes.
But they have Wieland back.
Okay.
Andreas Wieland is a player with an extra punch through to score goals.
Right. So let's see if Polisen is able to retain the control. Yes, they are. Now he should. Oh, that was maybe a little unlucky miss now. Tudserne again. There was no goalie waiting for this to come, so it seems that the Tudzerne's way to play is really aggressive. They are really bold in their own end, putting a lot of force to...
Nedergaard again, yeah, and now down to Sven-Erik Andersen. Tudserne is under a lot of pressure because they are defending champions, but they have not had a very successful start to the season, so they are looking to get back on track.
Again, there was the defender's position was, so to say, taken, and they aggressively come approaching the goal. Well done by the defense here. He blocked the Tudserne guy immediately when he got the ball. That's the way. But again, warming in this blue number 3.
That's
Hartman. No,
Holm,
it's Holm.
Yeah.
So the defenders in the Polisen side, they must be really careful not to give any space easily at around their own goal. Coming from a ball.
Anderson, he passed over to the side.
Excellent pass, a little lucky also. At the surface.
But it was a decisive pass. He did it pretty quickly. If he'd waited just a little bit longer, it would have probably been blocked.
The game has now, it's been...
Jakobsen working from above. Yeah.
And on the other side, pass. Okay, Polisen now has it. Let's see if they're able to have it. No.
Oh, that's a mistake.
That the goalie followed it very carefully. It was well done by him.
But he shouldn't have passed it back to the goalie like that, maybe? Or
no, it wasn't a pass. I think it was an accident.
It was batted away by somebody, yes. So mostly it's pressure by Tudserne so far this match.
Yes, it is totally they're controlling the ball. Polisen maybe had it for maybe 10 seconds and we are 3 minutes off already, so it's a total ball control with Tudserne now. He's waiting his teammates to come and now we can see each other.
Yeah.
Not much hair in this team.
No, good position by the back there, but he's pulled up. Patson passes down. Oh,
amazing how Tudserne is in control with the ball all the time, but so far they haven't had any excellent chances for scoring yet. 4 minutes of the game. Little rest till now. This is good for Polisen, and they can take some breathe. This may be tactically the right thing to do, to bring it to the surface and have, the bench is moving all the time. Some of the Polisen's players just out from this video, I can say that some of them are really grasping the air when they get out of the pool.
Yeah, they're forced to defend quite hard attacks.
Again here. No, the first...
Neck.
It was, yes.
Choking,
yes. So it's a free throw against Polisen. Timeout. And it's taken by Polisen. So maybe they needed it. Maybe a wise thing to do. Well, not even 5 minutes gone. Them taking the timeout. Certainly they need to figure out now, Polisen, how to get the ball possession and how to retain the control and get it to the Tudserne defense area, because they haven't yet been there.
No, they haven't. They had possession briefly.
Briefly, yes. Yeah. But they didn't get all the way to put the Tudserne guys pumping, as I call it.
So they didn't have to defend their goal.
Yes, and what I saw while Polisen was able to take the ball that way, there was no goalkeeper, so everybody was in the game. So they are really confident with the strategy.
Mm.
There is a danger though, if there is a really fast Polisen guy getting the ball in the midfield, they could score. So, but until now, the total control has been with Tudserne, and let's see how it continues.
So we have Henrik Bibi Nielsen giving some suggestions to the Tudserne guys, and it should be noted that Polisen maybe has some new players. Certainly, number 18, Anton Sagström, he has not played before in the Euroleague.
Right,
He's a big young guy.
I remember him from Seinäjoki PM.
He was one of the captains of the Swedish national junior team that played in Oberhausen.
Okay, he was also there, right?
So he's when you have
really
nerves,
strong.
He's very strong.
Very
when you're new at this, though, of course, you have some nerves and you settle down and play. Maybe you have a lot of fun, but
here we go again.
It's a higher level.
Certainly, it's a higher level, and well, if you're well trained, if you have the physics to come here, certainly a good move for a young player.
Polisen good forechecking here. They're putting some pressure on. So Tudserne forced to swim over to the other side.
Excellent pass by the Tudserne. not able to score. Still trying to pass it to his teammate.
Yeah.
Still they have it. Passing downwards.
Nedergaard.
Look at these long arms he had, and he could grab the goalie and still retaining the ball control, and again.
And he saved. He was able to outlast the defender, the forechecker.
Number 1 Petersen, he's a really strong, massive arms he has.
Now can Polisen hold on to the ball? They are halfway across the pool.
Now they need all the help with the teammates. Now
Roger
they should put
Lund, I
energy
think
in
it
it.
is. Long pass,
But it gone all the way.
He got away with
it. That was a good one. That now Tudserne must defend, must cycling, must be pumping there in their own end.
So Polisen's not going in right away. They're trying to stabilize their possession.
Well, they should. I think it's wise thing to do to get some air and be close enough to the goal, so that Tudserne must cycle. And now they are warm.
They've got 2 on.
Really strong Swedish guy.
They're dragging up to the surface. An attack.
Okay, there's an attack. Maybe.
Good by Polisen here.
Yes. So they took Rajanen in. That was Rajanen. This is a first excellent actually. That was a good opportunity. Well played by the goalie though. He was really strong, but still that was a good opportunity for Polisen. The first real opportunity for Polisen.
Very nice though by Lesnevsky that he forechecked immediately after they lost the ball. So they kept the ball in Tudsjerne's side. But now
free throw to Tudserne against Polisen. So there was maybe half a minute now. Polisens had the control. They were able to get all the way to the goal. They had one chance for scoring, not an excellent chance, but still a chance. And if they keep playing like that, they are in the game again. So I think it's good for the game that we saw also Polisen to have their chances. And now I saw that there was Tudserne had taken the goal.
And Pettersson again showing that he's a player who can control the tempo. Number 1 by Tudserne. We've seen him now quite a bit, swimming around.
Effectively using the walls of the pool, that's also something that you must practice. Gearing up to that was a good one. And now what has happened? Holding, and it's a free throw for Polisen. In favor of the Polisen. Yes. Somebody has hurt his hand already. This is maybe the most typical thing that will happen in underwater rugby is that it's rough for your hands, your fingers.
Yes. And it's hard to not play because your body's in shape, everything feels good. It's only your hand is hurting, your fingers.
That's right.
And then when you go and play, then it hurts again.
Some years I have had some finger pain, and it lasts all the way to the summer. Only in the summer when I'm not playing for a few months, then it gets better again. So
it's the fear.
Some of these injuries, they are really long-standing things. Okay, now Polisen is in Tudserne and
Andreas Thal coming in. He pitches it over.
To his teammate. Rajanen is in it. And then again passing. Maybe Tudserne is in their own end. They don't seem that aggressive actually for forechecking. Again Polisen come quite calmly. Maybe it's there. I don't know if it's there some sort of tactics that. Okay, that was quite easily taken away from the Polisen, and then a score. This is a fast one. They are already closer to the ball. To the goal of, well, not quite so, but still it was a really hectic 15 meters by the Dane.
Yeah, and you could see Wieland had the ball on the surface there. You can't get the ball away from a guy like that so easily, so they had a chance to set up something.
That
bad
was
pass.
A little risky, but still
they held on.
And again, referee
maybe pushing,
holding.
Yeah.
Holding. And this is in favor of Polisen.
When we talk about holding means so many different things in rugby.
It does.
Yeah. So it could be that you're holding on to the other player and pulling yourself closer, or somebody is trying to swim away from you and you're holding them so that they cannot swim away.
Yes. And the players also in competition, you also kind of like test the limits of this holding. If you pass the ball and you hold
a little bit longer,
that is very typically done. But of course, that's same for all. That was a good try, but there was so many Tudserne hands around him, so he couldn't.
He ripped free though. He managed to come out with the ball.
They're
still coming in again.
And from a bow now. From a bow, where's the ball?
Robin Vatchik. But now they lost the ball.
They lost the ball with the Tudserne, but still in the
Tudserne
danger zone. Closer to
run.
the Tudserne's goal. Let's see. Now they've got it again.
So you think that it's to Polisen's disadvantage to be in scrums with the guys from Tudserne?
I'm not sure about that.
No.
But certainly I would say that looking at the physical conditions of the players within these two teams, I saw that Tudserne certainly has more stamina in a way. They are in better shape. So the more time passes in this game, I think the more it will favor more Tudserne, because I think they have the stamina. But in these surface wrestles, it's hard to say, because that's such a individual thing. Some players, they are really good at it. Some players even like to play like that.
Tudserne is building up an attack here.
They certainly are.
They're staying over on the right side though. Martin Run.
Yes, in the safe side.
He's going to go over. No, he passes back. They stay there. Kim Pettersson.
That was a lucky one.
They held on. Yeah.
Polisen, I would say that the first 5 minutes I was thinking that it is going to be all Tudserne game, but now it seems that like Polisen somehow
they're going to call a neck grip on him probably.
Roughing free.
Roughing.
Free ball.
Free throw in favor to Tudserne.
They could just as well have called chokehold there.
Yeah, it was close. But I would have not called that one yet, because it was around the neck. It was really on the throat yet.
But they called it anyway.
Yeah.
So. I agree with you. He was being careful not to actually.
He was careful. Yeah. Yes, he played fair play. And now there is an excellent chance, and that's it. First goal for Tudserne. It is
number 18 or number 8. Blue goal 18.
18 was Lars Schultz.
Yeah. Lars Schultz.
And he got the ball from Pettersson.
18 goal.
Yeah. Very beautiful play.
It is it was a sort of like a classic.
It was, absolutely.
Rugby score.
And you could see Schultz is a big guy, so
yes,
he pushed the goalie off.
He has some good inertia.
He must weigh 120.
Perhaps close to 120. So let's see how that goal changes now this dynamics of this game.
Well, that pass will be in the highlight film for sure. That was a beautiful pass.
It was certainly a beautiful pass. Polisen has it now, the teammates on the bottom where he should be. Excellent. Now somebody should give him a help now. Where are all his teammates? One lonely guy with 4 Tudserne guy. That was a mission impossible. There is Rajanen in the spot, but nobody is able to pass the ball. Now the Tudserne has it. They have some help there. Diving all the way to the other side. Let's see what's going to be here now.
He'll go in by himself for sure. Oh, they have another chance here.
It's a good chance.
No goalie there for a minute.
Yeah, there was a few moments without the goalie in its place. And still it continues with Tudserne, number 1 here, Pettersson.
They want to get it to Pettersson on there. He's going to give up though.
Very strong arm he has. Very, very long arms.
Polisen needs this break to let their defenders get some air. But they still have given up the bottom by the basket.
Yeah, that was an excellent red. He could read that pass, and now Polisen has it. Are they able to now to
and they have to get by the
cross to the other side? Yes. The wall of Tudserne players now waiting for them.
Oh,
that was a nice one. Passing on the surface, that was maybe a risky
that
one.
was Sogström, the new guy. He managed to hold on to the ball and move forward a little bit. So Lundin Hatje passes over. To
again, you can see that Tudserne, where are all the forechecking? Where is the forechecking? It seems that their own end, they rely on their defense and the goalies much.
Here comes one of the forwards.
Yes.
He's
chasing all by himself. He should have needed help.
But as you say, they're depending on their goalie and back to take the first shock.
So it's the moment when Polisen come to this goal of Polisen. Now there is a rush. And actually,
Anderson.
Is there anyone?
Passes back down to Anderson.
Back to Anderson, but no, not really. That was maybe a little too stressed decision. Next teams are getting in the warm-up area now. The next game, it's gonna be, which game is gonna be next one?
I don't have it here. Oh yeah, we could try to get a sheet with the schedule. We've had some technical problems with the broadcast because of a kickboxing tournament.
Oh,
really?
Brought
a lot of people using their mobile telephones.
Oh, okay.
So they weighed down the infrastructure here.
Right, okay.
So bad news for us. I don't know if it's fixed or not. So.
Okay. So it's a free throw for Tudserne.
And this is the first half of the game, and a 1-0 lead for Tudserne. On a goal by Lauschultz.
Half a minute to go, the first half.
Oh,
an excellent pass, but it was close one, yeah. That happened so many times to me also, that when you need the action and then just the ball slips away.
You didn't have any glue on your fingers.
No. And again, still a good chance. I must say that Police defense has been quite okay, actually. They didn't score easily.
No.
They had many chances, not many excellent chances, only few good chances. They were able, Tudserne was able to score once. Okay, that's it for the first half. Interesting, good quality underwater rugby for the first game, first half. It's Tudserne in blue color, Polisen in white. 1 for Tudserne, 0 for Polisen.
So what do you think the coaches are going to be telling their teams now?
Well, it's hard to say. I expect that the game will look pretty similar in the second half. It looks like Tudserne has a very strong forechecking, that they are already starting in the attacking end. But Polisen still. Oh, highlights. Let's give room for highlights. Germany, Mulheim again. This is a live broadcast from Mulheim Swimming Hall. My name is Jani Mäkinen and I'm here with Davrol Tien, giving you a live commentating these games. The first game of the day, Tudserne against Polisen. Tudserne is in blue color. They are in 1-0 lead. The first half was good quality underwood rugby. Tudserne was in control for the first minute. Then later in the game, little by little, Polisen got a little bit back to the game, but still I would say that Tudserne was in. They had bigger ball possession. They had much more chances to score, but still Polisen had few chances, and it's not clear game yet. The both teams are gathered in their own ends. For Polisen, number 3, Robin van Drie, is giving instructions to his teammates now. Some of the Tudserne guys in their end, they are there relaxing.
1 minute.
1 minute says the referees till the start of the second half. Some sunlight coming through the windows of the swimming hall into the pool. It's always good for the video to have more lighting. Polisen defending was quite okay. Tudserne's players were really aggressively approaching the goal, coming to the defender's zone really aggressively.
Ladies James knocking out and 4 for 4 in.
Apparently, Tudserne
White team
changed one player.
18.
Thank you.
7 in.
All right, so I stepped away for a second, and the second half has not started yet.
Not yet. It's just about to start. Thanks for the coffee.
Yeah, and there's a little piece of German cake here too.
Oh, excellent. Thank you. So, players are ready.
Good shot there of the intensity. That's the captain, Jakobsen.
Got the white ones.
So Sagström has come out and Nicholas Nylén has gone in.
I don't know why the referees keep them waiting now. They wanted to make sure some changes, or the main referee speaking to the ladies at the officials desk, finding out which numbers they have changed. Then the referee goes and asks some questions about Tudserne. Is it so that the captain is... Oh, he wanted to talk with captain, yes.
I don't think Polisen is out of this. They have a chance to...
They have a chance, but they need to just, if I was a Polisen player, of course, when the game goes older, if they are able to maintain this 1 goal difference, then they have to take some, some risk in attacking and leave little bit space in the defense, just 1 goalie in the mid pool and all the rest to do the scoring. The older the game gets, of course, the more risk they should take. But that's always difficult, It's then extremely easily what happens is that Tudserne will just run over and score.
They'll be exposed and they'll pay for it.
Yeah.
I think maybe that's Martin Run. Has he come out? Number 9. So Jakob Nedegård is not in the pool.
Yeah, and I think number 8 went in. Would it be then Boniek Pedersen?
Pedersen.
They both are goalkeepers in their position, so.
Team white ready, team blue ready.
Okay, finally we can start the game.
Yeah, that was a long delay. The halftime should only be 5 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Tudserne coming over to Polisen. Pedersen again distributing the ball.
That was not maybe wise thing to do, drop it like that.
No. Attack on the mask.
Okay, white free throw for
Holding.
Polisen.
They're attacking the mask.
Attacking the mask.
Ball, attacking the mask.
Wow, they got the ball. Martin Run up to the surface. He's looking for...
He has plenty of time there.
He should have dived.
He should have dived, yes, certainly. Or just, move. You shouldn't just stay put. They will come after you, so keep moving.
Just because he had a good chance there, it doesn't mean you can do it forever. So. But they hold on to the ball.
It's number 8, the big guy. He's the new guy, this Pedersen, Boniek Pedersen, who just came in.
He'll have a lot of energy.
Number 11 from
Tal.
He's a tall guy.
Yeah, he's a key organizer for Polisen. He's the Euroleague manager.
He stayed all the time. He passed the ball. He didn't go to the surface.
No.
That's where you really can say that these players
They emphasize that in practice, that they have to stay down. Yep.
Raitanen has it.
I saw a T-shirt that said, swimming, the only sport where your coach tells you not to breathe. That's not true.
No. Certainly not.
Oh, Vorman had his hands on the ball, but he couldn't bring it in.
But I have read about this, Olympic champion. What's the guy from the US who has lots of medals in
Phelps?
Swimming? Phelps.
Yeah.
I remember somebody mentioning that when he swims 50 meters free throw, he doesn't take
a single breath. No.
50 meters. That's quite a
That's the same
establishment.
With all of the top butterfly swimmers. They maybe take one breath during 50 meters.
It's amazing.
Or 0.
Yeah.
It's the one breath cost you a place, right?
Yeah, like a microsecond or something like that.
Hard forechecking, and they shake the ball loose.
these games you really don't have any time with the ball. Somebody's after you immediately.
Yeah.
And you can say, the way that these players, they take the ball and they put the ball close to their body, they grab the ball in a way that it cannot be just taken away. And free throw for Tudserne against Polisen, out of the bounds, I think was.
We'll be broadcasting here past 9 o'clock. The last game starts at 9 in the evening.
Yes, it's going to be a long day for us also. So
well, it means that the viewers can watch a match, go out and do something, and then come back and watch more.
Yeah.
So Tudserne are able to hold on to the ball down quite low by the basket, but now they're dragged up.
Wisely waiting his teammates, being close to the wall so he can jump out really fast. That's a good place to be, really.
Oh, nice pass, very good.
The defender, I don't know why he didn't see that, because it flew quite close to his eyes. Tudserne still has it. Yep. Still has it.
And that
again, and a second wave. But now it seems that the base where the Tudserners come to Polisen has sort of calmed a little. They are not so aggressive like in the beginning they were.
Extremely energetic in there.
Energetic, something, maybe they're getting also tired.
Good.
Excellent forechecking by number 30. It's Christian Söresen.
Yeah.
And now he gets the ball, actually.
That was holding.
That was holding.
Yeah.
It's a good one. Polisen. They are really swimming to conquer the goal.
But that was not a bad decision by the the Tudserne player, because the other guy was going to get the ball. So you hold, they get the ball anyway. So, and they got a little bit of time now, Tudserne, to get themselves in place. Basically, in that free throw, Polisen just handed the ball off to the guy behind him. So
again, free throw for Polisen against Tudserne.
There's no question of somebody snatching the ball or something. It's a very safe start to the free throw. I think they like to do that. Hansen.
No, he looks like he wants to pass. He finds his teammate, another Polisen player, but now nobody's making any screen closer to the Tudsерne's goal, so they are here in a little way, 5 meters away. But it's important still to to have the ball, but now not easily lose it like this. Too easily now lost by number 4, Varman.
Well, it was a little bit of a clumsy exchange there where they found themselves trapped on the wall.
Yeah, yes, the other guy should have dived, and he's just stayed on the surface, and that was.
Very beautiful play. Nice the way he turned up to look to see what danger there was for them. The sort of average club player maybe he's not looking in the right direction, but
exactly.
At this level, the players are more aware of what's
they are looking around before they are put somewhere in trouble, so you can see those things coming.
There was a decision by the two Polisen players to forecheck together, and it has had a good result in that they now have paralyzed Tudserne out in the middle. Tun, the captain.
White free ball.
White free throw, somebody's finish on the bottom.
We can't tell you why it was.
No. I couldn't see. This is now number 16.
And it's important to note that if Polisen gets the equalizer, then it will go to penalty shootout.
Yeah.
There's no extended time. The rules have changed.
Yes.
And everybody likes this new format.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So one can say that the Euroleague is driving many of the changes in the rules for underwater rugby.
Right, and it's positive, and I must say that compared for other sports like maybe like look at that football, for instance, the penalty is so much easier than in this game. In this game, the penalty is still like something that is not really clear. The goalies, they have chances, and
the goalies are so good at the top level.
They are certainly. So it makes much more sense to have this penalty shootout after the game.
Oh, Tudserne, there's a new guy for them. Dahl takes it. Dahl's the back.
That was an excellent move by number 14. Lesniewski from Polisen.
Oh, Tudserne take over.
Yes.
The ball was just bounced out there.
Mats Jakobsen had it. And Holm had it. Now it's with Wieland, the captain.
He's going to get it over to Christensen. Christensen coming down.
Let's.
But it's good for Tudserne.
Still there is some guys all over the bottom. Look at that.
He keeps the ball down by the
still.
Yeah.
And still there are two Tudserne players occupying the whole defender area there. Yeah. Only if they could have got the ball falling, but no.
But that has stressed Polisen. That could lead to a goal.
This is actually
later.
Look at this defender how he's holding the basket.
Yeah, they're tired now, of course.
That's last time in Helsinki, you remember, I complained about the way that they grab with their fingers even to the basket, and the referees they don't care. They don't really care about it, and it's a shame. Today I will talk with them again about this issue, that they should have a look again. Look at this. The defender for a second he was holding just as it could have been even a penalty in my opinion. In
Hartman
some case,
passed it down to.
Still Tudserne is very close, very aggressive
Wieland,
now.
Yeah.
Somehow quite easily they get closer to the Polisen goal now for last minute or so. Again a good screen, taking the space of the defender. The defender gave it too easily now, I must say that.
But Polisen is quite disciplined in defense, no doubt about that. He's got a great position now. If they can get him the ball.
Good screen there. Is it just right in time? The Polisen forecheck is coming in. 5.5 minutes to go.
Now they invested 2 players into this scrum, and it drops down. They managed to get it.
They still have it. Now there is a referee who has called off. For what reason? It's holding wide free throw. So now I think they should not hurry. They should take the time. Polisen should take the time. There was a good 3 minutes defend.
A good call for a timeout here.
Yeah, excellent. It would be a good. Oh, they are taking timeout.
Yes. And Polisen needs this timeout now because they were under some pressure. They're tired.
Yes, certainly.
They need to put together some kind of attack now. They have a free throw.
Exactly. Now is the moment that they need to start taking more risks. And it was an excellent timing for this timeout. They had for maybe 3 minutes the defense.
Yes. And very hard attacks also.
Very hard attacks.
Yeah. But this is a good match, showing that the teams have a good level.
Yes.
It's Polisen.
I must say that I'm a little surprised how well Polisen has played against Tudserne. I would have thought that it would be 4-0, 5-0, but still Polisen is able to to maintain this gap, and now if they take the risks in the right way, they must negotiate which are the players, which are the goalkeepers that will stay in the defense, and all the rest 5 players. It's this 5-1.
But it may be it will begin at the 2-minute mark.
Maybe a little later. Maybe this 5 minutes is still maybe too early for that. But still little by little. Now at least they had time to talk that when they will start taking these risks.
In football, sometimes the goalie is taken out to play when they have to get a point.
Exactly, yeah. And ice hockey also, but that's typically, maybe the last minute.
Yeah.
And that's certainly something that Polisen needs to do. Not yet, though. Maybe the last minute, then it's worth putting it all in. But already now, when they have the ball in the Tudserne, they should somehow just put more men in and dive more. Oh, that was really lousy. Or still,
they got away with it.
That was like a gift from a Tudserne.
Yeah.
And good pass, but there was just right in time somebody.
Really not sharp play by either team there, but especially Polisen losing the ball so easily.
There is now a scrum on the surface.
Yeah, this is not good for Polisen.
Well, I don't know. Well, now he was exactly where, for all my juniors that I coach, I always, millions of times I'm told that go underneath the scrum.
Yeah.
So it seems that Tudserne also has a little difficulties now to get off from their own end. Yeah. Now they are excellent forechecking by, who is it? That was like the best forechecking for hockey, but there is nobody to help him from his own side. Now they still have the ball, yes, but there was maybe a little unlucky pass now.
Yeah, but Polisen's covering the passes pretty well.
Yeah, they are covering it well, and now there is some free space still.
Caught from behind.
He's looking for his teammates, able to retain the control, and
Wieland.
That was an important thing for Tudserne for this game. It's 3 minutes 40 seconds left.
Yeah, you see Wieland stayed down even after he was challenged. He was Thun, the captain of Polisen. Thun was a endurance athlete before, cycling, skiing, everything. But he bulked up to play rugby, and he's the key player for Polisen and the Swedish national team. Andreas Tall on the other side.
Now the Polisen has their moment. Now they should go in just, more risk, taking more risk, diving more, putting more men up.
3 minutes left.
3 minutes left. Again, there is a scrum.
But a good clean game. Not very much rough play.
Certainly, yes.
Some of the matches, the teams, the clubs, they know each other, and you can expect that it's going to be rough.
So it's 2.5 minutes to go.
Yeah.
Now this is the risk taking. This is the price for taking these risks.
Yes.
So maybe Polisen had done the right thing, what they had to do. But
the clock will tick out.
Clock will tick out. It's certainly against Polisen. It's 1 to Tudserne, 0 to Polisen. 2 minutes to go.
Passed it over to. Was it Jakobsen? Jakobsen goes up to the surface, pass back down. They just need to kill off the clock now.
Yes. And it seems that Polisen, they don't have much. He should have not done it. So he was not under pressure even to do so.
There were 2 bad passes. Yeah.
So it seemed like the Polisen also wanted to concentrate the forechecking very close to their own goal. Now they really need helping hands just to retain the control in the mid-pool. Excellent number 3 from Polisen, tight. Oh, how do you pronounce that?
Robin van Tricht,
Robin van Tricht.
That was very smart. He dropped the ball down, and then the defender had to let go of him.
Look at that pass. It was an excellent pass. But now, where are all the Polisen? Tricht again.
It's a chance, yeah.
It's a chance, but not really good. But he's able to pass him. Still, no, not quite so. Still the Polisen has it. That was a risky pass which does not result. It's with Tudserne now. Is there anyone to cover? Number 5, Run.
Yeah, Martin Run, yeah.
Number 3, Holm.
Oh.
And now there is a referee has called. It's a half minute, 40 seconds, 36 seconds to be exact. It's a free throw for Tudserne, and now of course they need to take it. They grasped some air. They are in the driver's seat now. They just need to kill the clock. 36 seconds to go.
Well, they can go to the surface, they can scrum it, they can bicycle it.
That is certainly not difficult to kill time in this game. But of course, Polisen knows it, so they must, put all the 4 checking forces now. That is an excellent read that game. Now, please don't lose like that. That's holding, in my opinion, or very close to it. Maybe referee saw that it was. And another pass, 8 seconds. It's gonna be Tudzerne's game, no doubt about it. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. It was the second round of the Euroleague underwater rugby. It's 1 for Tudserne, 0 for Polisen, and I must say that I respect the effort the Polisen made in the end, in the second half. The first 5 minutes perhaps of the game showed that Tudserne are walking over Polisen, but it wasn't so.
No.
Polisen were able to come back, fight. They were really well organized, but Tudserne maybe was a half step ahead in their quality today.
But Polisen didn't collapse.
No, they certainly did not collapse, and they can go away from this game heads up. They played well. The margin between the 2 teams is not much.
No, but Polisen didn't have very many good attacks on the goal in comparison.
No, in comparison not.
No. So they would need to. They would need to have increased double the number of attacks to have the opportunity to score.
Right.
I think maybe they had
there were
1 to 4
relatively
ratio.
few excellent chances for both teams. The score that Tudserne did, it was a classic sort of goal, but it wasn't